Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to the scene for Living World of Darkness, New York, Cameron Art Venue. This morning, this evening, wherever we are, this night, Kate's decided that she's bored and she wants to pop in on Arthur, and that's where the scene starts.
Kate will knock on the doorpost and pop on in. Arthur,
You here?
are you busy?
Mm-mm.
Okay, can I come in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Kate just leisurely walks in the door and just hops on his bed. What are you doing?
He's got a paintbrush in his mouth. And he's painting your sword hilt.
Kate just rises from the bed and walks to where Arthur is seated and just looks over his shoulder to see what he's doing.
He's painting the sword hilt in the sort of style that it was before, kind of like black and then deep burgundy, much like the colours she wears herself.
Kate will
There's like little sort of hints of, it's mostly dark so that it'll be easily concealed.
Kate will smile and quip. Didn't know you were a painter.
There are many great deal things you don't know about me, my dear.
Of course, of course. Do you need a moment or?
Nope, I'm just... He touches the edges of the hilt with the paintbrush ever so delicately. Finished. And then he puts it down on like a thing. As soon as that's dry, it's usable.
Nice. I can't wait to exchange my pommel. I really need a new one.
No, I'm glad I could be of service. He says, turning sort of in the chair to face her more.
Kate will say, "You have no idea what a pain in the ass this pommel is. Yesterday I ended up fighting someone and I wasn't even able to stab him, and he was just a normal human. It was so fucking annoying."
Well, the pommel I have invented has got superior weight balance and grip. It should give you a more pleasing handle of the weapon.
Kate will smile. Well, what have you been up to apart from making my pommel?
I do say that I've been trying to keep myself to myself because, you know, Boston was he like pulls a sort of face that says, "Oh shit." Well, just be grateful that you weren't in the Elysium.
Kate will chuckle. I heard it. Apparently you all had a lot of fun without me.
I think I would have preferred it if you were there, but no, it was not fun. And I was glad to get out of there.
Is everything between you and Nikki fine now?
Yeah, we managed to talk it through, but our clans have got a lot of history, you know.
I don't
For
think
some reason.
I don't think she ever had bad intentions or bad blood against you, but the circumstances just led to it. And Kate will just pat Arthur on the shoulder.
He smiles at her warmly. Well, complications of political ambition and all that.
So what
Tremere
now?
aren't generally well trusted by anybody, but the gang all seem to hate us all the more.
Kate will just smile. I don't mind you being a Tremere. As long as you don't mind me being a caitiff.
I couldn't mind anything less. He says, leaning back in the chair, sort of comfortably patting her hand.
And Kate will just smile at this and allow him to pet her hand.
So, you said you used your sword last night. What happened?
We got information that there was a hospital that was missing a lot of blood bags for no apparent reason. So we figured that the Sabbat might use this hospital to gain more blood. So we tried to investigate it, but yeah, someone tipped someone off, and we were met by 4 humans with guns.
Oh.
Yeah. Luckily, William was there. In a blink of an eye, he obliterated 2 of them with his gun.
I'm sorry that I wasn't there to help. I did hear about you acquiring a as Lisa tries to match 2 words that in her brain that don't make the same word. Acquiring a large quantity of blood.
Kate will just smile at this. Well, that was the only thing I was able to do.
I think that I will probably be spending the next couple of nights purifying it.
Do you need any company?
Your company wouldn't be a shame, but do be aware of Nikki. She's got the jealous head on her shoulders now. She seems to think that I'm having affairs here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want people to think that, do we?
No, of course not.
Okay, I'll try to only pop by when Nikki is here as well, so she don't think I'm going behind her back.
No, I mean, if we were having an affair, I'd definitely know about it. He winks at her. And so would you, I grant you.
Kate just nods and chuckles at this.
Yes, I have a trick for a medical knowledge to purify the blood to make sure that the Sabbat haven't tampered with it in any way.
Kate
the last
kind
thing
of
we
looks
want down here is disease.
Kate looks interested at Arthur. She never heard about purifying blood. She just thought, drink it up straight.
There are certain diseases that can still be contracted by vampires. And affect them in different ways, so we need to be careful when drinking blood. I think these blood samples would have been purified by the medical profession, but the Sabbat may have tampered with them. I don't trust them, so I'm going to do it anyway.
And Kate will just nod and say, Arthur, you truly are a genius man.
He does that sort of like camp wave of the hand, like, oh,
oh, stop it.
Oh, stop. Well, I try and be useful any way that I can.
Kate will just smile and say, I'm also trying to keep up the good work. But sometimes,
Well, you must get frightfully bored down here.
I do.
Perhaps you could help me with something that I'm not quite so good at.
Kate kind of tilts her head at this. The idea that Arthur isn't good in a thing kind of puzzles her. And Kate will ask, what do you need help for?
I need to increase my combat capabilities.
And Kate just grins at him. Oh, do you?
I mean, I can fire a pistol, no doubt, but otherwise, I fear I'm a little bit of a daisy when it comes to the combat skills. You know.
Kate will extend her hand and say, "I would love to help you."
He takes her hand sort of gently. Like, I know she's probably looking for a handshake, but he kind of takes her hand in that kind of like gentlemanly fashion, and smiles up at her from sort of under his eyebrows. Very good.
Kate will tighten her grip at the moment that Arthur lightly touches her hand and will just pull him up, so he's standing as well right now. Do you want to go? Do you want to go now?
Well, he looks at the sword hilt. I suppose no time like the present. Seeing as that's going to take a while to dry. I do hope we have some practice blades and not the real thing.
Kate just laughs and says, "I could always pummel you with my hands."
He looks alarmed.
And Kate just gives him a wink.
He sort of runs his hand over his face slightly. Well, if you do so, I would ask you not to mark my beautiful visage.
Kate just smirks and replies, "I wouldn't dare to damage your beautiful face in any way." And just turns around and pulls Arthur after her in the direction of the sparring grounds.
So Arthur and Kate are seen walking through the bunker holding hands, which looks good.
Well, no,
so they walk through. The player checks her character sheet to see if she actually has anything of that nature. I know I have firearms. But I didn't design to be a combat character at all. So he has like terrible dice pools. But if I start training, I can justify putting them up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have that much dice as well, so that might make it a bit easier for us to spar.
Normally I blood up when I do fighting, because I've only got Dex 2.
I got Dex 3, so...
I got Stamina 3, and I took Dex 2. I have melee too. Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yay, fighting!
I don't have brawl though.
No, I have brawl 1. But brawl is just for pummeling someone or grappling someone. So you don't really need it unless you want to grapple with someone.
Yeah, I don't think it's a very good idea to...
You don't need to train for that, I think.
Not unless you're a bruiser.
Okay.
I mean, Ghost, my previous character... My previous character's method was grapple somebody. It was almost impossible for you to get out of her grapple. And then she'd bite you, do ag damage and kill you.
Damn.
But Arthur's not going to be doing that, because if you hit him, he'll probably die.
No. Does Arthur have any weapons he prefers to fight with or train with?
Well, he knows how to use pistols. That's not too difficult. He probably prefers to be a little bit better with a sword.
Sword it is.
So he looks to the practice swords, and then he goes over and takes off his tweed jacket and his tweed waistcoat and does his tie. Because it's probably too hot or too uncomfortable, restrictive to fight in that kind of clothing.
Kate just laughs and smirks at Arthur and says, "Oh my Arthur, are you trying to persuade me in any way?"
He rolls up his sleeves and just sort of looks over there like with a mischievous look, and he just says, "Well, the sight of my impressive forearms should do the trick if nothing else has so far."
And Kate will just flat out laugh at this.
He picks up the practice sword.
Kate as well, and she will just feel the edge of the blade to see if they are really blunted, because she doesn't want
They
to.
probably are. They could be bokkins. What are they called? They're like the wooden ones.
Oh, then it's fine.
Yeah, I would imagine that they were just like no proper weapons at all. So we probably got like the wooden
Not
ones.
anymore.
We're gonna be careful not to bloody either stake each other or
Okay, no aiming for the heart it is.
or like break them if we have potence. But I don't have potence, so we're fine. Because
No.
I've broken wooden ones in real life before, and I don't have potence in real life, obviously.
Okay.
But I'm pretty strong, so yeah. But Arthur's not, so we don't need to worry about that.
Okay, then it's fine. Okay. Kate will just stand across from Arthur and will just bow.
And he bows, and then he sort of holds it a bit like a fencing sword, because that's what he's used to. But it's like the wrong kind of sword for that, like katanas. So like, first of all, he holds it like that, and he's like, "No, this isn't going to work, is it?" And he takes it in both hands.
And Kate will just nod at this.
I did a little bit of fencing at Oxford, but.
Kate will just say, Arthur, you can try to hit me first. Let me see what you've got.
All right. My amazing 4 dice pool for this roll.
Yay!
3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
You need to roll your Dex athletics if you're going to dodge.
Okay.
Or Dex melee if you're going to parry.
No, I'm going to parry that shit. 6 dice again.
You beat my 3 successes.
It better does. This goddamn one.
Did you not beat me?
No!
That's hilarious. Arthur gets you.
Okay.
You put
Arthur,
your sword up.
Yeah, and Arthur hits her on the head, or on the hand, and Kate just looks shocked. She wasn't expecting Arthur to be properly trained in even holding a sword, so she wasn't really paying that much attention. But now she noticed that it might be wise to pay full attention to Arthur while he's holding a sword.
He doesn't look like he's particularly trained in using a sword in this way. It was kind of like he just went for it. He beginner's luck, he says. He winks at him.
Okay, Kate asks him, do you think you can parry?
I can try.
Okay, Kate will attack.
Don't like how you laugh like that.
God hates me.
1 success.
The difficulty is 6 or 5?
6 at the moment because you're not using the new sword yet.
Then I botch.
Okay, so what happens is Arthur you swing at him. Arthur puts his sword up to block you. You overswing and sort of stumble and land on the floor.
On my ass. Kate just looks bewildered up at Arthur. She isn't used to be thrown on her ass.
He swings a sword around like in his hand, like you would a walking cane, sort of arrogantly.
And Kate just grumbles, "Oh, you little," and just rises to her feet. Okay, I'm just gonna attack you again because I'm pissed.
It's a shame you can't use willpower on combat rolls. You used to be able to, but Amchat doesn't allow it anymore.
Okay, Kate is going for a second attack.
3.
4 successes.
Let me see what. Just let me check my sheet real quick. What?
You can dodge or parry.
Yeah, no, I'm really sure that I bought. Okay. Now I botch.
Kate,
He was too busy fucking around with the sword, swinging it around like a dickhead. when you like lunged at him, he wasn't ready, and you knock him. He brings it up, but not in time. You hit him, and he falls onto the floor.
oh, I could have just knocked the sword out of his hand.
Oh yeah, you could knock the sword. Yeah.
Then I don't need to.
He's messing. Yeah, he's messing around, and you knock the sword out of his hand. It goes clattering onto the floor.
And Kate will just kind of smirks at this and hold the sword straight forward in front of her and just be like, "Yeah, how about that?"
He looks at her, kind of like, "All right." We'll see about that. He picks up the sword again, and then he will lunge at her. But only has 1 success.
Kate will try to dodge this one, not to parry it. Athletics and what is it? Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the wrong sheet.
Dex athletics, and I really thought that I had athletics on my sheet, but apparently I don't.
And I roll, and I succeed.
You
so I roll out of the way. And I will rise back up again.
Mm-hmm. He smiles.
Okay, Kate will ask Arthur, now could you try to aim for a specific thing or part of my body?
He gets a mischievous look on his face. Of course. I'll be a gentleman, though. He chuckles.
Kate just kind of tilts her head at this, not understanding what he means by this, but bracing herself at the same time.
Oh, yeah. He aims for her leg, and he succeeds because he gets a 10.
God damn it. Okay, so Arthur swings one of Kate's legs underneath her, and she falls on her ass and rolls away and get back up to her feet. And Kate will just be like, "You little mischievous!" Ah!
He reaches up and he sort of like undoes one of the buttons on his shirt, and he just goes, "I deserve it. Come on." He opens up for her to aim for a specific part.
Kate will just
please not my penis.
No, Kate will just drop her sword and lunge for him to grapple with him. So that's brawl dexterity, right?
Oh, I don't have fucking body. Brawl, you bitch.
God damn it, no, I fail. I lunge for you, but nothing happened.
He dives out the way.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Are we playing games now? Kate? He's going to try and grapple it. Actually, seeing as it's not going to do me that much harm. What should I spend blood on?
Just spending blood all day.
I'm going to, because I'll just be on the same as everybody else if I spend it. So I've got herd.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to spend blood on Dex. And then he's going to try and grapple you. 2 successes.
If anyone walks in while we're on the ground grappling each other, Nikki's gonna have a pissed off day.
He's not on the ground on top of you. It's not going to go that far. He's just like grabbed you now, like in a sort of like behind your arms.
Okay, dexterity brawl, right?
No, you need to roll opposed strength to break out. So
wait, what? Strength? Just strength?
And potions if you have it.
Oh lord, that's just 2 dice. No. Yes. Defender succeeds. Kate will
We both got the same. We both got 2 successes, but the defender wins, which is me actually. I'm a defender, not you.
No. Wait, you're trying to grapple me, right?
No, I've got you, and you're attacking to get out. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You're attacking to get out, and I'm defending you getting out.
Damn it!
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm sure that is how it works. And he chuckles and he goes, "Ah, shall I let you go now?"
Kate just slightly nods her head. She's hella pissed.
He like holds on to her for a little bit longer just to kind of annoy her more, because he's a bastard like that. And then he'll let her go.
The moment Arthur lets go of Kira, she dives for her sword. She picks up her sword, turns around, and faces Arthur again, ready to strike.
Okay, he gets on to the defense.
You might need to pick up a sword.
He does.
Okay. What is a disarm rule? What do I need to roll for that?
You need to aim at his hand, which will be diff 8.
Now I'm just gonna go for the leg. That's 8 or 7.
8. Or like cool shots at 8. It's diff 6, just to like hit him in the torso or whatever. Cooled shots at 8. I think head is difficulty 9.
Okay, now I'm just gonna go for the body. Oof, it's 3 successes.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yes!
In the chest.
Oh, poor thing.
And he goes, ugh.
And Kate will just kind of curl one side of her lip up. That she's just happy that she put it back in his place.
he looks at her and smiles. And then he will lunge at her again.
And she will try to parry it. Ooh, you got her. 1 success for me. Uh-oh. Kate will just make a oof sound.
He smiles.
Yes, asshole. I'm the one who's supposed to be better in fighting.
I've just got that certain good luck.
Kate will try to disarm him now. So she will aim for his hand. Roll. I'm counting on you. 1 success.
He's just gonna make a real quick like dex check to see if get out of the way. Yeah, he dodges. He will. Okay, he'll stand there now. Just hold the sword up. Try again.
Kate will just whirl around and strike as fast as she can at Arthur. for his hand again. Oh no! I botch and I botch
That's
hard.
That's the biggest botch I've ever seen.
Oh, that
No, that's not a
hurts.
botch actually. It's just a fail. I know, because you were trying to aim for his hand, weren't you? So it would have been defense. You like run at him, and he doesn't move. Because he was like letting you hit him. So I'm trying to think like what would happen. You run at him and then
I just misstep and fall on my face.
like trip over his foot or something.
Yeah. Oh, just
You have really bad luck with rolls.
I do.
He reaches down and offers you his hand to help you up.
Kate just makes a pouty face, but gratefully accepts his hand. And she looks at Arthur. Do you still want to play?
Play? Is that what we're doing?
Kate kind of shrugs her shoulders and quips, well, I can't really call what I'm doing fighting, can I?
He smiles empathically at her and he says, don't be too hard on yourself.
Kate will just rise to her feet and just dust off her clothing. Well then, want to continue or are you done?
He smiles. He just says, I think just one more round. I'm quite enjoying it.
Kate will just nod and say, okay, good. And she'll just walk a bit away from Arthur and face him.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn, she says.
Wait a minute, I'm just checking something. Just let me type it real quick. Because I'm going to go hunting in a bit. You can join me. So Arthur will make a lunge at you.
Come at me, bro.
She only gets one success.
And Kate will try to parry. And Kate has one success as well. And Kate will return the attack towards Arthur. And he'll strike for his torso. Two successes.
Two successes, defender wins. He parries. And he smiles and he says, well, I think that's enough exercise for the day.
Kate just smiles. I do hope you want to exercise with me another day. It's really fun.
I think we should make a habit of it.
And Kate will just tilt her head and says, we should.
He smiles. I'm kind of hungry. Would you like to join me for a bite to eat? He smirks, like using the bite to eat.
Kate will just nod and says, I'm kind of hungry too.
Alright. He puts on his jacket and tie and everything back on properly as well.
Oh my.
There's no mirrors down here. But you just sort of like, you'll check him, like he'll just take out something reflective, bit of metal from his pocket to check himself. There we go.
And Kate will just pop next to Arthur and look over his shoulder and just say, "Oh, you look ravishing, my dear."
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. He says, like mockingly.
Kate just chuckles and takes a step back from Arthur.
He puts the mirror away and then he goes, "Shall we?"
My lord. And she
My
will just
lady.
take his arm.
And they exit the sewer. Arthur's very, very careful to make sure that the sewer is properly secured and locked as they go through each exit. Like he takes extra time to do that. He seems to be very cautious about security. And when they get to the streets, he will pop into a bar.
Party!
It's difficulty 5 for him at the moment because just been reset and he has enchanting voice, which gives him -1.
Ah, nice. So it will be difficulty 6 for me.
No, it'll be difficulty. What have you got? Anything like presents or?
No, I don't.
Difficulty 7 for you. 3 successes. Things like, which I think means I get about 2 blood.
Okay. What do I need to roll for this?
It's Dex stealth, I think.
Nice. I have a big pool for that. 7 dice. I better not botch. I don't want to kill a human. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. That would be how many blood?
I think that's 3 blood.
Okay, and I also have effective digestion.
4 blood.
Yay! That one me. What's my maximum for blood? I'm at 10th generation. How much blood can I hold?
You can hold. What are you 10th?
Yep.
You can hold 13, I think, points of blood.
Oh, okay.
13 or 14 points of blood. You start with 3 plus your herd.
Every day, or?
Yeah.
So if I drink a person like yesterday, it doesn't count. That's annoying as fuck.
I quite agree.
So generation plus herd. Okay. Well, that's a steady number to start with.
So yeah, you both eat.
Drink.
Arthur's kind of, he looks happy to be out on the surface, but he knows we can't stay up here.
Kate will just look at Arthur and say, "Shouldn't we head back?"
Yeah.
And it's obvious that Kate is kind of anxious to get down to the bunker as quickly as possible.
He follows her. Again, making sure all the places are secure.
And we aren't being followed.
And we aren't being followed. If we are being followed, they can fuck themselves for all my successes. Continue. So yeah. Once I get back inside, I'm sorry, I miss I miss the university.
That's all right.
I miss people. Not that you aren't wonderful company.
Kate will just rest her hand on Arthur's shoulder and just smiles empathetically.
Well, soon enough this whole thing will be over and we'll be out of here. I'm sure.
We will just have to wait, Kate says.
So, see you next time. Oh, almost forgot. He sort of hurries over to the his room and gets the sword pommel, which is now dry, and gives it to
her. Kate accepts the sword pommel with a lot of gratitude, and she'll just smile at Arthur. You know, you really didn't have to, but I'm really glad you did.
No. I wanted to make you feel welcome, and here so is my gesture.
Cable just asks, do you think I'm able to put it on myself?
Would you like me to do it for you?
And Kate will just unsheath her sword that she brought with her when she went to visit Arthur and hands him the sword.
He uses his tools to remove the blade carefully from the pommel, and he holds up the new hilt and very carefully slides the new blade into it and makes sure that it's properly fixed. This takes a little while. And you can tell he's kind of a perfectionist about his work. He wants to make sure things are perfect.
Kate will just politely wait for him to finish, not saying anything.
And when he's finished, he will sort of clean up and make sure the blade looks clean and stuff. And then he will hand it across to her carefully.
Kate will accept the sword and will just take a firm grab onto the new pommel that he made, the new hilt. And she will step away from Arthur and just make one or two practice swings with the sword to see how it is.
It's very good. When you use that sword now, it'll be difficulty 5, not 6.
Yay! I need that shit. Kate
it feels good in your hands. His wood is expert. I'm stopping. The innuendos must not continue.
We behaved so well.
We're so good. I know.
Okay. Now you deserve this one. Kate will just look up to Arthur and just say, if you play nicely with me, I might let you touch my sword.
He takes his pipe and puts it into his mouth and just says, well, I look forward to it.
And Kate just winks at him.
Until our next play date, then, Miss Daniels.
And Kate will just joyfully laugh at the joke he just made. And she will just nod and walk to the door and will say, I'm looking forward to it. and then she will exit the room.
He shakes his head, wondering about how warranted his reputation is as he continues with his work. And that will be the moment we end the scene. Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Until next time, praise the terror.